November 15, 2017, 4:06 p.m. EST. It's been barely a week since Alex Pourbaix started his new job as the president and CEO of Cenovus Energy Include. And he's already eagerly immersed in realizing his priorities: reducing costs, getting debt to a manageable level, and improving shareholder value. What I can commit to is that this company is going to be a cost leader going forward, Pourbaix said in an interview in Calgary's Grand Bow Tower, where Cenovus is a lead tenant. All you have to do is look out the window in Calgary's downtown to see that Cenovus's competitors have had to be very aggressive in terms of streamlining their organizations, he said. The company has already done a significant amount of cost cutting. And I am going to spend a lot of time here in the early part of my tenure understanding what represents really top-notch cost performance in this company. It'll be a big job to return Cenovus, an oil sands producer that uses in-situ technology, to the top of the pack after its March acquisition of ConocoPhillips' 50% interest in the oil sands venture jointly owned by the two companies, plus Conoco's conventional oil and gas assets in Alberta and British Columbia. Investors were concerned by the hefty price tag, $17.7 billion, which led to a pile of debt. It came after competitors Suncor Energy Include and Canadian Natural Resources Limited made large acquisitions of their own at attractive prices. It didn't help that the oil sands in general are out of favor because of continuing market access challenges and uncertainty over carbon policy. Still, Pourbaix is optimistic about the future. Cenovus has some of the industry's best assets and top technical expertise to produce them, he said. On new pipelines, I am confident that the right decisions will be made and we will see more takeaway capacity, said the former TransCanada Corp executive, referring to the Keystone 40 pipeline, which is due for a major ruling next week from regulators in Nebraska that could lead to construction, and the Trans Mountain pipeline expansion proposed by Kinder Morgan Canada Incorporated, which despite ongoing legal challenges has received regulatory and federal government support. If those are resolved, the sector can put the market access challenges behind it, he said. Non-core assets in the Deep Basin are on offer to further pay down debt, he said. Cenovus announced Monday the divestiture of its Weyburn oil property for $940 million, raising its haul from asset sales to $3.7 billion since the ConocoPhillips buy. On cost leadership, Pourbaix said there will be increased emphasis on accountability and on making shareholder returns a priority. It's great to have big reserves, but now we have to become excellent at turning that production and that opportunity into cash flow, he said. And then there will be organic growth, such as from smaller conventional projects in the Deep Basin that can be ramped up quickly to complement growth in the oil sands, which tends to come in big chunks that take longer to get to production. After a global search to replace Brian Ferguson, who retired last month, the Cenovus board picked Pourbaix, 52, as its new leader.